wrote out to let you know something about her. And she said she spoke on, what stage? Technical energy, technology, entertainment, and design on bringing language to life. This past year, she's a professional speaker with a busy schedule, combining that with her teaching schedule of community college students. Her passion is speaking of the random arts of kindness. She's done this past semester with her college and high school students. Last Saturday, she was in Brentwood Library talking about reading stress with random acts. Tomorrow, she'll address seniors in Pacoima, and Sunday, she'll be with foster youth, helping them kick off their Living Advantage Summer Conference. Today's topic is creating a bridge from seniors to youth with random acts of kindness. And this is Rosalind Kahn. Sounds like she's a busy lady. I'm glad she could come and see us. Fit that in.
First and foremost, it's a pleasure being before all of you today. I'm so grateful that you guys would accept me to come out and speak to you. And so let me go ahead and get started. Everyone can hear me loud and clear? Is that right? Yes. Okay, so my story begins like this. I grew up in the city of San Diego, and when I was a very young child, probably about 7 or 8 years old, my mother brought her favorite uncle from Florida to live in our house. His name was Uncle Nathan. He was quite a gregarious character, had real strict kosher habits, and unfortunately, his age was getting to the better of him, and he frequently wandered out of the house and get lost. It caused my mother great distress, but she said, we must love our elders through the good and the bad. So it was no surprise that a neighbor of mine by the name of Crosby and Betty Milne lived across the street from me. And whenever something went wrong in my house, I'd go to their house, and Crosby would say to me, what can you learn from that situation? What do you think your parents
they won't give you
had
any
in
Danish.
mind that they wanted to share with you? Now, as I stand here before you today, Crosby and Betty were like my second set of parents. There were so many family occasions that they came, they were a part of us. Crosby used to work with Cesar Chavez. In his senior years, he worked with labor movements in San Diego. I was with him almost a year ago as he celebrated his 90th birthday. And he's truly an amazing man. And as I stand here before you, my best friends in the world are seniors. Now that being said, as we look at our young people today, I don't necessarily think they're on the same page as I am. They're all about the me generation. It's all about me. What do I want to do? And so today I'm here to share with you a story of how I created this bridge from seniors to the youth and how I made that happen. My name is Rosalind Kahn, and I'm so happy to be with you here today to tell you how that story worked. I want to appreciate Carol for going ahead and giving me a call and saying, can you come out this Thursday? We had a cancellation, can you come? And I said, let me look at my schedule, let me see if I can make it. And so, here I am. In today's talk, I'm going to tell you how I began the project, the students that I inspired, and how I can help get all of you involved in this wonderful movement of random acts of kindness. You see, when the semester began, there was the Sunny Point, Connecticut. There was the Aurora, Colorado. And I had students that were so stressed out, I wanted to do something different. I said I'd try this trial. Maybe if I came in and mentioned about these random acts and had them try it out, it might do something. And yet, when they went ahead and they did it, it was spectacular. You see, when the students who take my public speaking and English as a second language class are very fearful of public speaking, and they don't like to get in front of class. And so when they told these stories, their faces came to life. And they were telling these stories, and people who were normally texting on their phones right and left and in between stopped to listen because they wanted to hear the stories. Now, when they were finished telling these stories, you could have heard a pin drop. There was serenity. There was calmness that was across everyone in the room. And more importantly, my students changed the world throughout here in Los Angeles. Now, you're probably wondering, what are some of these stories my students had to tell you? So I've got a few of them. Actually, I have hundreds, but I picked out the best ones that I thought would really inspire you. So now that you know how my class went, you know who the students are, let me tell you about Juanita. Juanita is a Hispanic woman, and her husband had a coworker who one day found out that she had breast cancer. She immediately went in the hospital, had the operation, and there's one problem. She didn't have any relatives that could help her out, that could take care of her. And so Juanita said that immediately she would allow Lupita to come in her house. She'd prepare those special foods. She would do whatever it took to bring her back to health. And as the time passed on, this lady got better and better. And when the time came to leave, she began to cry. She began to cry in appreciation for this woman who'd gone out of her way to go ahead and help her, and how there was no one else that could possibly do that. And Lupita said, I wouldn't have had it any other way. I just wanted to help this person who had no one else in the community that could go ahead and reach out to her. And it made me so very happy. Can you imagine if that was what you wanted to do? Would you have been happy to have that happen to you? What do you guys think? Yeah, that's a pretty amazing story. So the next one is a 22-year-old student whose name is Jake. Jake was in a shopping mall, and as he was in the shopping mall, he's at the food court. He's at the food court, and he's sitting down to eat, and he sees this senior who's got his tray of food, and he's hardly able to go ahead and carry it to where he's going, and he walks over and he says, can I help you carry your food? And he simply took the food over, helped the gentleman sit down, and he said, it's just a random act of kindness. And he went along his day as if there was nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. You see, we're all hardwired to do kind things. Each and every one of us. And the amazing thing is when we do these random acts, they set off the endorphins in our brain. They make us feel really good. And what's better yet, I know that standing here and telling you these stories, these endorphins are spreading to you, and you're feeling better about it as well. So let me go ahead and continue, and I've got some more stories to tell you. The next one is Maria. She's a Salvadorian. She's a 16-year-old, and she's one of my inner city high school students. She was at home one day just doing the homework, probably for my speech class, working on the next speech. She hears a knock on the door, and she goes up there. There's a strange lady who says, my son beat me up as in domestic violence and gave me the boot and kicked me out of my house. Can I come and just borrow your phone? And as she allowed the woman into her house, she offered her a plate of food, some chicken, and some water. And she couldn't imagine how a son could be so heartless to their own mother, kicking her out of their house, that she allowed the lady to use the phone. And the lady was so overwhelmed with gratitude. It was truly beyond amazing. And so we can see, it's not just seniors, it's these young people, 20